Good afternoon, everybody. Sterling High School Channel 19 is proud to present girls tournament basketball action as Sterling takes on Timber Creek. I'm Tad Kosneski along with Jake Clark and Brian McClernand, two teams that have never played each other before. Timber Creek coming in, three-time winners of their division in the Tri-County. Sterling, we know about their storied history that they have here. Should be a tremendous game. And Brian, first we're going to start about Timber Creek, who features some good players, but a very good player as well.
Yeah, very good player. That player is Nicole Green. She's averaging 16 points per game, a Swiss Army knife for these Timber Creek Chargers. Again, averaging 16 points per game, along with leading the team in assists and steals as well. Also a very efficient free throw shooter at 75% from the charity stripe. Sterling going to have to definitely look out for her this afternoon.
The home team, Sterling, come in. Is there such a thing as a 30 for 30 for high school sports? This team might be it with the amount of injuries they've had, but they have one senior that's been anchoring the team.
Yeah, they've been super banged up, losing four seniors, but still with Erin Quinn, who averages about 12.5 points per game. She's a little banged up today with a right ankle injury, but she's going to power through it. Does a nice job of being a leader on and off the court for the girls who have won 8 straight.
Should be a tremendous game for you today. Timber Creek, Sterling, the winner advances on his invitational tournament. We'll take a break. We'll be back with all the action right here on Sterling TV 19. And welcome back, everybody. Tad Kozineski, Brian McClernand, Jake Clark, as you take a look at the sturdy Sterling Lady Knights. And guys, a crazy, crazy season.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of injuries. 4 seniors going down this year, and they're still able to come out and be a successful squad with the underclassmen stepping up. They've won 8 straight games.
Yeah, tale of 2 seasons here for the Lady Knights. Started their season 2-7, but then currently on an 8-game winning streak. And during that 8-game winning streak, they're averaging 51.7 points per game. They have a 15.8 average margin of victory. So that's a huge part of the season for the Lady Knights. Hopefully today they can continue that winning streak and make it 9.
All right, you look at the Lady Knights on the bench, and there you can see some of the seniors that are not available as we wave to them. They're all waving, except for Mackenzie. She's focused in as to what's going on. But that's what's great about these girls. Like, your heart goes out for them. I mean, you guys are seniors, too. Some really great young ladies over there.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that they didn't quit on this team, they didn't quit on this program when they got hurt, it would have been really easy to just not show up and kind of throw in the towel and be done with everything. But they've shown up to most of the practices, all of the games, sit on the bench, and are trying to be role models and teachers to some of the underclassmen.
And when you talk about Timber Creek, the thing that's been amazing to me, they're already starting tradition. They already have a handful of division titles, and right now they're leading their division again.
Yeah, they're playing very good basketball. Last year they went 14-11. Right now 9-7 on the year, but they are coming off of a loss against Williamstown, 63-42. So we'll see if they can get back in the win column today and play spoiler here for Sterling at home.
Normally we would be playing this game in the new gym, but they had a wrestling match scheduled in there. Not only do they have a wrestling match, they have 6 teams out there. And you guys get a chance to walk out there today?
Yeah, 3 mats going. Was initially supposed to be a quad, but I think that Gloucester has to wrestle Collingswood, and the quad that they had scheduled, both the other teams backed out, so they kind of piggybacked onto the quad that was already happening here at Sterling, making it 6 teams in the new gym.
I have never seen it where there's been 3 mats in one time. So we're going to pause for a second as they do the national anthem here live. You'll get the sound back in a minute. Because of copyright stuff, we can't play the national anthem, but you get a chance to look at it. And I want to thank our cameraman, Ben Nicholas, for bringing us the camera work today. Again, we are not able to use the whole truck with the replays. So we're in here with one camera and seeing how things go. Again, they're going to introduce Timber Creek first, and they were not sure of their starters before this game was even starting. So you're going to learn, I think, the starters, guys, when we learn the starters. So we'll wait for them to come out. Looks like the first one coming out will be Asha Gray. Gray this year averages 10 points a game, followed by Desiree Schneider-Minter. She's a senior, no notable average. Nicole Green, a junior. Nicole Green averages 16 points a game, and now being introduced is Samaya Puckett. Samaya averages 9 points a game. And finally, Tori McLean. And McLean on the year, guys, is averaging 3 points a game. So that's Timber Creek. And again, their head coach is Molly Ann Light, who's somebody I had a chance to broadcast her career a great deal. And now we're going to meet the Lady Knights. I'll get more into Timber Creek in a second. So here comes the Sterling team coming out. And here is Lexi Kuhn. Lexi Kuhn averages 8 points a game thus far. Here's Montgomery Dram, outstanding soccer player, averaging 5 points a game. Ireland Kay, another outstanding soccer player. She averages 6 points a game. Shane Duffy, check that, averages 2 points a game. And your last player we're talking about in the opening, Erin Quinn, averages 13 points a game, and you had indicated that she has an injury coming into this one.
Yeah, a little banged up on one of the ankles. You can see it. It's a little more taped, the right ankle is, than the left ankle. And she was talking with Coach McDonald, trying to figure out would she be able to go in today's contest, and it seems like she's going to try and power through.
So it's going to be Sterling. They'll be the home team. They'll be in blue. Timber Creek, the away team, they are in white. They have similar records. Sterling is 10-7. Timber Creek is 9-7. And when I talked with Coach Light before the game, she considered this a rebuilding team. They graduated a bunch of seniors last year. She has a number of players playing in college. So she's pleasantly surprised where her team is this year. So it's going to be Puckett to jump center against Duffy. And we're just about set to get this invitational tournament underway. The winner will advance to play next weekend. I believe the championship will be Super Bowl Sunday afternoon. Timber Creek will take it first. This is Green. She'll set things up. Green, boy, she's not wasting any time. Manages to get that one off for Gray, and Gray converts. Gray's first two. It's 2-0 Timber Creek. Three-quarter pressure now for Timber Creek. Looks like a very athletic, quick team in Timber Creek. Man-to-man defense. Kay picked it up. They often rely on Quinn, who has the ball now early in the game. Looking inside, Quinn has it taken away. Dram. Good defense thus far for Timber Creek.
Yeah, and a nice shot by Sterling, taking their time and really not trying to force anything.
That's our first turnover of the game for Sterling. Here's a three-pointer, in and out. Nice rebound by Kuhn, and luckily Sterling able to grab it. Quickly they come down to Kay. Kay wants a three. That is short. Rebounded by Puckett. But Creek does not waste any time coming up the floor. Minter, this is a two-pointer, short. Fight for the loose ball, and Kay comes away with it.
Yeah, and it seems as though Timber Creek's game is going to be trying to run out in transition and really try and get a lot of baskets quickly before Sterling can get set up on the other end.
Yeah, right now it's a tale of two teams. Sterling very deliberate. Creek like a track team running right up the floor. Nice play inside. Dram shot, no good. Rebounded by Puckett.
That was a great look there from the Lady Knights. Just Montgomery Dram couldn't cash in at the rim.
Green ran out of real estate and ran out of bounds. We have 6:16 to go here, just underway. Sterling trails at 2-0.
Yeah, overall, some good ball movement here by the Lady Knights. Just can't really cash in on their first few possessions. Just definitely got to set the tone here in these next few. Hopefully can convert on this one here.
Knocked down. This is Green. Green, she traveled. So far, Sterling fighting through the three-quarter court trap.
Yeah, and that time you saw Green. Nice job to pick the pocket and bat that one away to go the other way. Just got caught with one too many steps in the travel.
Taken away again. That's the third turnover already of the game. Green goes inside. Nice pass to Gray, who kicks it back out. This is a three. Short. Nice rebound by the Knights. The Knights look to run here. Quinn will pull it up, though. Here's Kuhn. She puts up a three. No good. Kay with the rebound. 5:30 to go here. 2-0. Timber Creek leads it.
And you mentioned the Sterling turnovers, that they've done a nice job keeping this game at 2-0 and hustling back in transition.
Goes off the hands of Duffy. It'll be Creek ball. Again, if you're just tuning in, tournament game, winner advances on. 5:24 to go here in this first period. 2-0 Creek with the ball. They lead it. Sterling in zone defense. Quick passing across the perimeter. Knocked down. Good job. Sterling takes it away. Here comes Quinn. Kuhn, they need her to start getting hot. Short. Shooter's got to shoot, just not hitting early on.
Yeah, and Lexi Kuhn has unmatched confidence. Even when the first couple shots don't go down, she'll still fire them up from the corner.
Shot missed by Minner. Here comes Quinn. Neither team shooting very well thus far. Still a 2-0 lead, Timber Creek. Dram picks it up. Nice backdoor pass, and that's a turnover. Unofficially, I have Sterling with 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah, it was a great cut there by Lexi Kuhn. Pass was just too high from Montgomery Dram for Kuhn to do anything with it.
4:30 to go here, first quarter. Sterling trails at 2-0. There's a nice pass. Shot missed short. Rebounded by Gray. She runs into problems. There's a 3. No good. Nice rebound again by Gray. Fade away from 5-footer. No good. Sterling with the rebound with Quinn. Kuhn thought about it. Quinn wants this. She'll take it. Kaboom! Erin Quinn puts the Lady Knights on the board. They lead at 3-2.
And Sterling doing a nice job of swinging the ball around. Quinn wanted it at the top of the key and shot it up and knocked it down from beyond the arc.
Gray with the fadeaway, no good. Rebounded nicely by Quinn. Quinn's got to watch behind her. Sterling with a 1-point lead, 3:40 to go, first quarter. Sterling needs to hit some outside shot because it does look like Timber Creek's a lot quicker. Being patient, though, as you mentioned, Jake, on the offense.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of taking their time and being really methodical and trying to set things up from their half-court sets.
As we near the 3-minute mark, Sterling with a 3-2 lead here in the first quarter. Dram tied up. Minter, and good job, though, coming away with it, though, was Kay. Quinn, baseline. And she had her pocket picked. We're actually going to get a foul, our first foul of the game. Tori McLean, that's her first, the team's first. And a substitute into the game, Shadi Schneider-Minter, a senior, comes into the game. She replaces Desiree Schneider-Minter. Quinn looking to inbound. Knocked off the hands of Puckett. Sterling will take it on the other side. And now coming into the game will be Paris Logan. Paris Logan's brought some offense when she's come to the games recently.
Yeah, Paris Logan being a huge factor for these Lady Knights, especially in the second half of the last few games for the Lady Knights. Very efficient in both the rebounding aspect, very good defensively as well.
Samaya Puckett picked up her first foul, the team's second. Sterling will inbound, leading at 3-2 here in the first quarter. As we go into the 3-minute mark, Quinn has it blocked. Great job by Logan. Unfortunately, another turnover. Here comes Green. Good fake by Gray. Gray in the paint. They fight for the rebound. Gray grabs it. Loose ball on the floor. Here come the Lady Knights. Lady Knights battling here.
And we talk about all the turnovers, but the Lady Knights have done a great job defensively to limit Timber Creek to only one made basket that happened in around the first minute of this game.
Shot short by Kuhn. Rebounded by Kay. Dram with an NBA 3, no good. Picked up on the rebound by Green. Green looks to her right. Going to take it herself and scoops it in. Nicely done there. Green's first 2.
Well, Nicole Green is going to get her baskets. The junior averaging around 16 points per game. Nice job to convert in close.
Dram wide open to Kay. Kay puts it in. Ireland Kay for her first 2.
That was a pretty pass there from Montgomery Dram to a wide open Ireland Kay. Nice job in finding the open teammate for the assist.
Sterling up 1:40 to go, first quarter. 3-pointer Puckett. Kaboom! Samaya Puckett, the sophomore, her first 3 of the game.
Absolutely nothing but net for Samira Puckett. Very efficient from beyond the arc. Her 17th made 3 of the year.
Here's a 3 right back at it. That's way long. Ireland Kay to grab it. Quinn, nice fake. Quinn forces one, and the shot is now missed as Kuhn had a crack at it. Here comes Creek on the break. Pocket. Long, rebounded by Kay, who may have 5 rebounds already. Kay, got to be careful here. Here comes the double team. She picks up with it. Somehow gets it to Quinn. Dram for 3. Short. Rebounded by Logan. Here's Kuhn. She wants a 3. Long again on that one. Let's see where it goes. They're going to give it to Timber Creek. 51 seconds to go, first quarter. Sterling trails at 7-5.
And right now, some of the girls might be trying to get a little more accustomed to playing in the old gym. Most of the games in the new gym, that might be a bit of a factor that we're not taking into consideration.
40 seconds to go, first quarter. Creek with the ball, they lead it by 2. Here is a 2. That shot is no good. And they're looking, refs are looking at each other. Still looking, they're going to say Timber Creek ball. Now they're going to give it to Sterling. They reverse their decision. So Sterling will have it with 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Trailing it by 2. Quinn. Kuhn for 3. Kaboom! Great job by Kuhn. That's her first 3-pointer.
And all it takes is one made 3 from Lexi Kuhn to really get going. Nice job to give the Lady Knights a lead.
10 seconds and counting, first quarter. From the foul line, shot is long. They fight, and you're going to get an over-the-back call against Asha Gray, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to go against Gray. That'll be her first, the team's third. 4 seconds to go here, first quarter. Sterling with the ball. They lead it by 1. Quinn wants it. There's a turnover. McLean at the buzzer, and it does not count. So we played 1 quarter of action here from Sterling High School. In the old gym, Sterling leads it 8-7.
Yeah, and we saw the Lady Knights. It was a real low-scoring affair there, and a nice job by Sterling. They had a lot of turnovers, as you mentioned, Mr. K, but they did a good job of rushing back with their transition defense to do a nice job of stopping the Chargers' attack.
Brian, the thing I've been impressed with is Sterling, the amount of rebounds they've gotten today.
Yeah, as you said, Ireland Kay probably having about 5 rebounds in that first quarter, doing a very good job. And also, the inside the paint defense, for the most part, has been very strong. Besides the few buckets made by Nicole Green, they've done a very good job at defending the interior, one of the reasons why they hold a 1-point lead right now.
Looks like Timber Creek's the faster team, but again, Sterling with the lead.
Yeah, and the thing that Sterling is really doing with running that zone defense is they're trying to make the Chargers beat them from the outside, and right now Timber Creek struggling with that outside shot. Only 1 made 3 from Puckett in this game, so Sterling sticking with that zone defense and might have to switch it up if Timber Creek cans a couple from beyond the arc.
All right, again, we're in the old gym because there is wrestling going on in the new gym. Tad Kozaneski along with Jake Clark and Brian McClernand bring you all the action. And for second and third quarter play-by-play, we will kick off to one of our 2 voices for seniors this year. Here's Brian McClernand.
Appreciate it, Mr. K. Glad you're with us here at the Castle. Joined by Tad Kozaneski, Jake Clark. Second quarter action here in the old gym, an 8-7 Lady Knights lead. And we'll see what they can do here after a bit of a cold first quarter for both offenses here today.
Tell you what, a lot of work has to go into Ireland's ponytail right in front of us. Man.
Ireland K to inbound it. Here's Erin Quinn, dishes it out to Dram. Nice ball movement on the outside for the Lady Knights to start this opening possession of quarter number 2. Nice find to Quinn, defended by Nicole Green.
This is going to pay dividends later in the game. They're making Creek work on defense.
Yeah, and they're doing a nice job of really just not forcing anything, making the extra passes around the perimeter and trying to catch Timber Creek out of position.
See what Quinn wants to do here. Finds Kay on the outside. Long opening possession here for the Lady Knights, already taken up more than 40 seconds. Quinn was trying to find Kay inside the paint, but gets it out to Dram instead. Now here's Logan.
And we're seeing a ton of movement off the ball from the Lady Knights. A lot of back screens off the ball, trying to catch something open.
Floater no good by Quinn, and It will be Timber Creek ball as it goes out of play.
Second time Quinn does that. What you want to do, though, is back up into the defender and use the glass. She missed the glass on that one.
And Coach Light has to be happy with that defensive possession. The defense for Timber Creek worked for about a minute straight there. No points on that possession for the Lady Knights.
So now Timber Creek on their opening possession of the second quarter. Here's Green on the outside. Able to get that one to Puckett. Nice find on the interior, dish out. Here's a floater there, no good. Rebound by Kay.
Well, she's going to challenge Embiid as this might go out of bounds. Kay already, again, she at least has 6 total rebounds in this game.
It will be Kay to inbound this one, as Green was not able to keep it in play for Timber Creek. Here's Quinn on the near side. Ward against 2 defenders taken away. It's going to be a traveling violation against Nicole Green.
The one thing you don't want to do here is once you get across the half-court line, you don't want to pick up your dribble, and Aaron kind of got stuck there. You're really looking at the middle of the floor by the high post at that point.
So here's Dram with it for Sterling. Gets it to Quinn. Still looking for a first bucket here in this second quarter. And now when a strange bounce goes off the head coach Light for Timber Creek. So Ireland Kay to inbound once again. She gets it to Quinn. Quinn trying to orchestrate the offense here for the Lady Knights. They lead it by 1. 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. 8-7 your Lady Knights.
Jake, I'm just blown away with the patience offensively.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of really just passing around the perimeter. And the thing that amazes me is how much movement is going on off the ball. A lot of screens away from the action, and a nice job of really trying to work off the ball, cutting to the basket, cutting to the corner to try and get anything.
Here's Kuhn in the corner, drives inside, loses it. It's going to go out of play. It'll be Timber Creek ball.
And Timber Creek has done such a tremendous job of flying all over the place. With all that movement we talked about off the ball, they're sticking right with it and have given the Lady Knights almost no space on the offensive end.
So here's Nicole Green here. Very good player for Timber Creek, averages 16 points per game. Nice ball movement here from Timber Creek. That floater too strong. Second try for Timber Creek. That one in and out. Nice rebound by McLean.
You try to stay in the zone to help with your rebounding. Nice pass there.
Beautiful pass. Layup does not go. Rebound by Quinn.
So as I was saying, you'll stay in the zone, so it's disappointing to have 3 shots not rebounded by the Lady Knights.
And a nice pass, and Timber Creek has done a nice job of finding the holes in this Sterling zone, but just cannot convert in close at the rim off pretty passes.
And that one almost stripped away, but a foul called. Looks to be against Tori McLean. It'll be her second and the team's first of the quarter. About 3 minutes into this quarter, still no baskets for either team here in the second quarter. Here's Ireland Kay with it, trying to dish it out to Quinn on the inside. Loose ball, but Timber Creek will come up with it.
And that's one of the few times today where it looks like Sterling forced something.
Layup is good for Samaya Puckett, and the Timber Creek Chargers with a 9-8 lead. Sterling trying to answer back. Nice pass to Kuhn. Kuhn chucks up a 3. That shot no good. Goes off the glass. And Quinn not able to get the rebound as it goes out of play. It'll be Timber Creek ball.
And this Lady Knights team plays so much better when Lexi Kuhn is on. And last game where there was a win at West Deptford to make the win streak 8, Lady Knights made 5 made threes. 4 of them came from Lexi Kuhn. She's really got to get it going for them to have major success today.
Nicole Green, she's got a 3. She's got it. Beautiful 3 there from Nicole Green. And it's 12-8 Timber Creek, and we got
Timber Creek called timeout. Coach McDonald, the assistant coach, did not like the timeout call.
Yeah, seemed to be a bit of frustration there on that Lady Knights sideline.
I want to remind you we have some games coming up this week. I'm trying to do this by memory, guys. I know we have a basketball game on Tuesday, and I'm trying to remember who it is, and I can't remember. I know, though, our next game from the new gym will be on Tuesday. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out the rest of the way. So far, though, Jake, Sterling battling.
Yeah, Sterling really trying to hang in it, but right now when Nicole Green canned that 3 from beyond the arc, looks like Timber Creek is starting to try and get those outside shots to fall. They got 1 to go there, and that's going to be something to keep an eye out on.
Yeah, and our next TV game will be Tuesday, January 30th. The boys basketball, they'll take on Haddon Heights at 5:30. That'll be on live on Channel 19 as well as youtube.com/SterlingTV19. So make sure to tune in to watch the boys on Tuesday.
That's why you're the best, you two. You picked me up. Coach didn't have the schedule in front of him. Brian says, I'll take care of it. He finds the schedule. Haddon Heights is a team I enjoy watching play. Their coach is a real character.
And I'm not totally positive, but the rumor right now is that might end up being the senior night for the boys. Don't quote me on that. I'm not totally sure.
That does seem familiar.
But talking to a couple players, I believe I was talking to your son, Casey. He said that might end up being the senior night.
Sounds familiar.
Sterling with possession here. That one taken away. Wayward pass. Timber Creek on the other end. Now here's Nicole Green. Shot won't go. It's a traveling violation. It'll be Sterling ball.
Good job by Quinn to get an arm in there. Yeah, Sterling really needs to keep this pace of the game slowed down. Otherwise, it'll get away from him quickly.
Lady Knights trailing this one by 4. That pass was tipped, and Timber Creek takes it away. Nice job by McLean.
And in this second quarter, we've seen Sterling really struggle trying to beat that press from the Chargers.
That floater there, no good, swatted away. Trying to keep it in bounds, but ends up in the hands of Dram. Dram on the other end, finds Kay wide open inside the paint. Layup too strong, foul call.
I really like the way Ireland Kay went hard with her body. She didn't try to fade away, got the foul.
Yeah, and it would have been really easy to back that one out and slow things up. But in a fast-paced game, nice job by Kay, not shying away from contact and now having a chance at the line.
See some free throw shooting for the first time today. It's Ireland Kay. First shot is good for Kay. 85% from the line, 22 for 26, make it 23 for 27.
It's pretty good.
Second one good, nothing but net. So Kay 2 for 2 from the charity stripe to start this one. Makes it a 2-point Timber Creek lead.
And I think you're going to have to make foul shots with a very aggressive team like Timber Creek. They should pile up some fouls.
3 ball, too strong from Green. Rebound by Dram. Dram able to stay with it. Working against 3 defenders. No foul called. Ton of contact. Now finds Kay. Kay on the inside. Floats it up. Rolls around the rim. It's good. And that'll tie things up at 12.
And again, another good pass to Ireland Kay down on the low block. Just floats that one up, as you said, Brian, and it did a couple rolls around the rim before it finally went in.
Nice spin move by Gray, taken away by Dram. Couple takeaways for Dram in these next few possessions. That pass off the hands of Logan and out of play.
Unofficially, guys, I have that as Sterling's 10th turnover.
And the Lady Knights have, in that first quarter, we saw them really slow things down, take their time, work in the half-court set. In this second quarter, we've seen them get a couple turnovers and get out on the break and start to run.
All tied up at a dozen here at the Castle. Here's a long 2. That one a bit short. Nice rebound by Snyder Minter. Here's a 3 ball. That one too strong. Off the mark. Rebound by Quinn. Quinn on the near side. Able to get that one to a wide open Dram. Back to Quinn. Sterling has had really good ball movement on the exterior here today. See if they can continue that here.
Now, this first time they kind of got stagnant, Jake.
Ireland Kay, she's got a 3. That one a bit too strong. Rebound defensively for Gray. We got 2 minutes to go here in the first half, all tied up at 12. 3 ball for the lead, no good. Goes out of play. It'll be Timber Creek ball.
Sterling so far defensively doing a nice job keeping themselves in the game on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, you could say the same thing about the Timber Creek Chargers. It's been a defensive battle, not a ton of shots dropping, only 24 combined points in this one.
Inbound here for Snyder Minter. Here's a 3. That one good. Beautiful shot there for Samaya Puckett. Gives the Timber Creek Chargers a 15-12 lead.
Her second 3 of the game, and somebody to watch out for from outside for the Chargers.
Logan on the inside. trying to lay that one up there. That one can't go. Rebound by Puckett. 1:22 to go here in the second quarter. Nice floater there. That one in and out. Oh, loose ball here. Logan comes up with it. Able to find Quinn, but she's fouled.
Shade Schneider-Minner is going to pick up her first, but again, we talked about the aggressiveness of this team. Already you have McLean with 2, Puckett with 2, Minter and Gray each with 1.
Team's third of the quarter. Clock now at 1:11 to go here in this second quarter. 15-12 Timber Creek.
Well, and that's what happens when you play aggressive. Sometimes you get a little out of control and end up with a couple of fouls. Something to keep an eye on for the Timber Creek Chargers.
Less than a minute to go now.
I think if you're Sterling, you're happy to take the last shot if you can, unless you get this.
Beautiful pass from Kay on the interior. Quinn can't connect.
And
Timber Creek comes up with it.
We've seen that story a couple times for both teams. Just beautiful passes inside. Cannot convert with the easy one at the rim.
So here's Green on the outside. Now Puckett back out to Green. Nice feed inside. Free ball for Puckett. That one off the mark. Logan with the rebound for the Lady Knights. 20 seconds to go. Nice job by Dram to corral that pass. Finds Quinn. Sterling most likely looking for that last shot. 10 seconds. Quinn trying to orchestrate something. Finds Kuhn in the corner. Finds Quinn. 3 seconds. Dram can't chuck up a prayer in time. The shot won't go. It is a 15-12 Timber Creek Chargers lead. Second half action on the way. It's the Timber Creek Chargers 15 and the Lady Knights 12. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Second half action here at the Castle. It's a 15-12 Timber Creek lead. Timber Creek will start with possession.
Yeah, and at the half, some of the leading scorers. Puckett led all scorers with 8, followed by Ireland K from Sterling, their leading scorer with 6. Green had 5 and Gray had 2 for the Chargers, and along for Sterling, both Quinn and Kuhn with 3.
Good defensive rebounding, Brian, keeping Sterling in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Ireland K being a big part of that. Had 5 in just that first quarter alone. Added a couple more in that second quarter. Sterling with their first offensive possession, stripped away from Dram, but Duffy comes up with it. And now here's K. Lady Knights trail by 3. Kuhn on the outside. Nice pass to Dram. Layup does not go. Rebound by Asha Gray.
Yeah, that was a great give and go right there, but tough defense inside from the Chargers to stop that Dram layup.
Floater, nothing but net for Asha Gray. She's been very good inside the paint for the Chargers.
Yeah, she's had a couple shots that didn't go down during that first half. Only 2 points to show for that first and second quarter, but a nice job getting on the board early in this second half.
Wide open, but that one no good from K. Rebound by Kuhn.
Tell you what, guys, in a number of years, I don't know when there will be a shot clock in high school basketball as Ireland drives here.
Yeah, that one does not go. Rebound for McLean.
And Timber Creek will have no problem with the shot clock.
Yeah, they move at a lot of a quicker of a pace. As you said, Kay, you compared them to a track team with the way they move out there on the hardwood.
They move very quickly.
3 ball off the mark. Queen gets the rebound. Nice job to keep it in play. So now here's Quinn on the other end. 5-point lead for Timber Creek. Sterling still waiting for their first bucket here in the second half. Nice pass to Kay on the inside. Kuhn with a 3. That one way too strong. Rebound for Asha Gray. And can't get it to Green as it goes out of play.
Kuhn's doing her job, continue shooting. For whatever reason, she appears to be long on everything. So she's got to find a way to shorten it up.
So here is Quinn to inbound, trying to get it to Kuhn underneath. Goes off the foot of Puckett.
Brian, I wanted to pick up about the shot clock. There are states in high school in America that do use the shot clock. New Jersey is not one of them. There is talk at some time in the future they're going to add it.
Quite possible there. That layup too strong from Quinn. Quinn trying to fight for it. She does. So Sterling still with possession. Kuhn, 3 ball off the mark. Kay keeps it in bounds, but gets it right over to McLean. Yeah, the other way. Layup is good for Puckett. Timeout for the Lady Knights.
And that was a beautiful pass from Nicole Green. As Brian mentioned, leads the team in assists with 3.1 to find Puckett down on the low block with a layup.
It was interesting when you look at Kuhn's shot. The first number had been long, and a good shooter you adjust. So that one was short. So hopefully she's honing in as the shots continue to go. And the coach knows she has to continue shooting.
Yeah, and even with her misses out there from the field, she's doing a nice job. And the Lady Knights in general are doing a nice job defensively, staying in this game, only trail this one by 7.
In case you're wondering about 3-point shooters on the team, Erin Quinn is the best at 28%. Dram 21, Kuhn 20% from the 3-point line this year. But I'm very impressed with what Sterling's been able to do defensively. It's just a matter of finding a way to score. And they've been able to get through it. As you mentioned that stat, Brian, before the game, averaging 51 points a game. It's just today you're playing a really good, quick defensive team. Yeah,
you mentioned the defense from Timber Creek. They've done a nice job with that trap that they ran in the first half. Really caught Sterling off guard a couple times, just trying to bring the ball up the court. The Lady Knights struggled.
So 5:28 to go here in the third quarter. A 7-point lead for the Timber Creek Chargers. It's the largest lead that any team has had in this game. So Sterling going to have to come back a little bit. But this team very proven that they can be very resilient under pressure. They felt a lot of that this season. Nice pass to Dram. Dram in stride. That one no good off the glass. Rebound for McLean.
It's like the third time Sterling's got a good inside shot, just not able to put it home.
Here's Green on the outside. Three ball there. That one good. Asha Gray, very strong third quarter for her.
And we saw Timber Creek struggle in that first half from beyond the arc. Only a couple made threes from Puckett. Now, keep an eye out on it for the Chargers. If Sterling keeps running this zone, watch for the Chargers to be more aggressive from beyond the arc.
That one's stolen away from Quinn. Nice job by Gray to get the takeaway. Nice find there. Traveling call. That'll go against Puckett.
Just one of those things you sometimes even see it in football, the way they were coming down the lane. Sterling, Duffy just wasn't quite where she wanted them to be, and they ran into one another.
It's okay with the inbound, finds Dram. Just over 4.5 to go, a 10-point Charger lead. Quinn, bounce pass to Logan.
Nice.
Logan on the inside, beautiful ball movement, can't get the shot to go. Nicole Green back the other way. Great pass, but that one not able to be corralled by Puckett. But since it goes off the hands of Quinn, it'll be Timber Creek ball. Green, nice float pass to Gray. Gray on the inside, can't float it up, but a foul called.
Sterling foul number 12, Erin Quinn. It's her first. Team's first.
So it goes against Erin Quinn. It's her first and the team's first. Gray at the line. 64% from the free throw line. First one bounces around and sinks in.
It is almost impossible that we played a quarter, or excuse me, a half and then half a quarter. That was Sterling's first foul, as you indicated. That never happens.
Second one does not go. Kuhn gets the board. Now here's Quinn. Guard against two defenders. Passes a bit behind Kuhn, but she's able to corral. Dram on the near side finds Kay. Halfway through this third quarter, Sterling still without a basket here in the half. Logan on the inside, swatted away by Gray. And what a third quarter Asha Gray has had, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, you saw the block right there. Made a three from the outside, converted a couple free throws at the line. She's done a nice job of leaving her mark on this third quarter.
Be Quinn to inbound it underneath to Logan. Logan inside the paint, that one no good. Juggled around. It will be Timber Creek ball.
I like that.
Excuse me, that'll be Sterling ball.
I like that they're getting it into Logan. I think all Logan has to do is maybe put up one good pump fake.
There's Dram on the exterior, finds Quinn, excuse me, that pass taken away by Green. Green wide open lane, and she's got the layup.
We've seen Timber Creek do that a number of times here today, getting a nice turnover, forcing a turnover for the Lady Knights, and an easy transition basket like we saw from Green right there.
Nice pass over to Kay. Kay inside the paint, that one good for Ireland. Kay cuts the lead down to 11.
Pretty pass there from Montgomery Dram to Ireland Kay, who's done a nice job of really cutting towards the basket and converting in down on the low post.
So here is Puckett on the outside, gets it to Green. Nice pass to Gray. Gray with a floater, it's good. Mid-range two for Asha Gray, and she has done it all here in the third quarter.
It's just too much scoring for Sterling to counteract here, and that's what's catching up to him.
Less than 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Great pass to Kuhn. Kuhn a wide open three. That one off the mark. Bobbled around inside the paint, a foul call.
If you're Sterling, though, Jake, you'll take that. That's the shot you want.
Yeah, the shot you want, a beautiful look for Lexi Kuhn in the corner. Just not been her day today from outside.
Samaya Puckett just picked up her third foul, Brian.
Yeah, a couple girls in foul trouble. Foul called here. It's against Asha Gray. It'll be her second, team second. Over to Kay. Kay floats that one up off the glass, no good. She takes a fall. Here's Green the other way for Timber Creek. Nice pass. Gray, that one off the front of the rim, no good. Foul called.
I believe that's Kuhn over the back there.
That is correct. It's her first, team second.
Quinn wants to take it out of bounds. She can if she wants, but the ref says no.
Green to inbound, wide open. Asha Gray, that one no good. Kuhn with the rebound. Here's Quinn. Gets it to Kay in the corner, back to Quinn. Quinn, she wants a three. That one off the mark. Nice rebound by Kuhn. Layup too strong. And Timber Creek will keep it in play. Nicole Green, she'll take it and she'll get it. Nice bucket there for Nicole Green, 29-14 Timber Creek.
And Timber Creek has been much more efficient in this third quarter compared to their action in the first half.
Foul called right there. Looked to be against McLean. It's her third foul.
This could get real interesting. McLean has 3, Puckett has 3, Gray has 2. Sterling, keep going at him.
You just got to stay aggressive and kind of have to get in a bit of a run here, something Sterling hasn't really gotten in all day. Lexi Kuhn with a 3, too strong. Rebound by Snyder-Minter. It's a traveling violation against Snyder-Minter.
Trying to get Kuhn in the flow. She just cannot get it going today.
And Sterling has had good opportunities either at the rim or from outside, but they really have just struggled at finding the basket, really struggling taking the lid off here today.
Minute and a half to go. 3 ball from Dram, no good. Swatted and another traveling call. It's against shitty Snyder-Minter.
Let's tip your cap to this Lady Knights team, Jake. They are hustling like you would not believe today.
Yeah, they're really trying to get back into this game and forcing turnovers for this Chargers team.
So here is Dram, gets it to Kay. Sterling really just trying to get anything going. They have just 1 bucket here in this third quarter. Kuhn on the outside finds Kay.
I think Timber Creek's done a good job against Quinn.
That one too strong from Kay. Rebound here for McLean. Nice find to Snyder-Minter. Gray wide open from 3. That one too strong. Rebound from Ireland Kay.
And if you're Timber Creek, that's the look you want to get. Gray's had the hot hand in this third quarter. Sterling was caught out of position running the zone defense. Nice job to get the ball to Gray, just unable to convert on that trip down the floor.
Quinn on the outside. She thought about it. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lady Knights is trying to get something here. And the floater no good from Quinn. Foul called.
I like what Quinn's doing as the foul goes against Green. She's just not, when she goes baseline for that, instead of using your back and backing into the girl and off the backboard, she's trying to just float it in there. Fortunately, that time she at least got the foul.
First one good there for Erin Quinn. Coming in this one, 78% from the charity stripe. That one off the mark. So Quinn 1 for 2 from the line on the day. Here's Green down the other end. She floats it up. It's good. And that is going to conclude this third quarter, a dominant third quarter for the Timber Creek Chargers. A 31-15 Charger lead right now. And Timber Creek is just playing out of their minds. They're coming here to play spoiler, and they're doing it well.
They've done a pretty good job. They've hung around with their offense the way they've been. They've averaged 45 points a game. They're at 31 now. Their defensive quickness is what is really giving Sterling some trouble. And again, they're not hitting a lot of their outside shots.
Yes, Sterling is really just struggling to convert anything on the offensive end. Their defense has been pretty solid until that third quarter where Gray really started to get going, and we saw a lot more transition baskets fall for that Chargers team compared to them missing a couple gimmies in that first half.
As we mentioned, our next game, thanks to Brian, will be basketball on Tuesday. We will have Haddon Heights coming into our new gym We're coming to you from the old gym today because they had a pre-scheduled wrestling match going on, and that is the most mats I've ever seen in our gym. 3 mats side to side, 6 teams. Pretty wild to see.
Yeah, well, with the junior program, most of the time they'll have 3, and sometimes even with the little kids, split one of the mats in half to get 4 mats going at a time for some of those matches for the younger kids. But for high school, I agree, that is definitely the most mats I've seen in our gym for a high school sanctioned event.
Yeah, out of these 6 schools, I was really hoping to see Triton because my cousin actually wrestles for Triton, so that would have been fun to see. I'm going to send it back over to Tad Kazaneski, who's got play-by-play for this 4th quarter.
Brian, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. This is the first time I've had a chance in my 20 years here to announce with 2 tremendous announcers. These 2 guys, both in their last year with us, are going on to college and doing some things there, and I just want to have an opportunity myself to announce with them. So I'm enjoying this a great deal. Here comes Montgomery Dram. She's taking on 3 players. Gets it to Paris. She's gone to the free throw line. Well, it looked like possibly all ball, but Asha Gray, guys, has just picked up her 3rd foul.
And Timber Creek has to be really careful now. 3 players, 3 starters with 3 fouls coming into this 4th quarter. Still very early, but got to keep the foul count in check.
Logan looking for her first points of the night. She's a junior, 69% free throw shooter. She'll get 2. No good on the first one. As a team now, Sterling is 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Just tuning in, 7:50 to go in the game. Sterling's got to get the offense together. They trail at 31-15 in this invitational tournament game. Not able to get that one. Nice rebound. Kuhn does not get it to fall. It's almost like there's a lid on the basket for her tonight.
Yeah, she's individually struggling, and she's such a major part of this team's success, only as a sophomore. But when you rely so heavily on the 3-point shot, sometimes it's just not your day.
31-15 Creek. They have the ball. Around the perimeter. It's probably their longest offensive possession of the game. Driving here is Puckett. Puckett has it blocked by Logan.
Yeah, Logan, a very strong defensive player. That's one of the reasons why she's been such an impact player for these Lady Knights, especially in the second half of the last few games for the Lady Knights. Again, a very good rebounder and also a very good defender.
With the exception of Logan, with the exception of Quinn, everybody will be back for the Lady Knights next year on this team. They're going to say no shot. Travel is the call against Schneider-Minner. So 7:11 to go in the game. Sterling down 31-15.
There have been so many travel calls against the Chargers that the Lady Knights have just not been able to take advantage of, and that's really why we see a deficit on the scoreboard.
You're almost at a situation now with 7 minutes to go. You need to start almost scoring every time down, and it's swatted away there by Gray. Here's a 2-on-1. Good control put in by Green, leading scorer of the game with 12.
Well, that's textbook on how to run the break there from Timber Creek. A nice pass from Puckett to Gray on the 2-on-1. Ireland K can't really do anything about it, and Green converts down in the low post for a transition layup.
So the difference for Timber Creek has been their speed and their athletic ability, and able to spread the ball around the court between Green, Puckett, and Gray. And I think defensively they've done a pretty good job against Quinn, who kind of makes the offense go. As we're going to get a good look at you guys today. Tad Kazaneski, Brian McClernand, Jake Clark. Usually I don't get a chance to announce many games here, but I said, you know what, I'd like to announce with these guys. So that's why we're here. It's the old gym because there's wrestling going on in the other gym. Want to thank Ben Nicholas for doing the camera. He's done a great job for us here today, and it's been an interesting event thus far.
Yeah, it really has, and I think the major difference that we're seeing is the Timber Creek Chargers' aggressiveness defensively, where they were running that trap, creating turnovers, and they've done a nice job of using that defensive aggressiveness into easy offensive baskets on the other end before the Lady Knights can get set up defensively.
And Brian Sterling's done a good job, even though the score right now may not indicate. I think they've done a pretty good job battling away.
Yeah, overall, I think their defense has definitely performed to the level that they have shown. I mean, they allow an average of about 38 points per game. Obviously, not really getting to that average here today with 33, still with a little less than 7 minutes to go. But their defense has definitely performed, even though the scoreboard might not say so.
33-15, Sterling trails it. Quinn gets a long one off, no good. Rebounded by Kuhn, no good. And there's the rebound queen for today. Ireland K, why not? Take a three. No good. Loose ball picked up by Green. Green, look at this pass, full court. Puckett off to her left. There's going to be a foul on the play. I'm amazed Sterling was able to get back on that. That looked like that was going to be an easy layup.
Yeah, and again, that's Timber Creek getting a stop defensively and outrunning the break, and that was a tremendous outlet pass from number 5, Nicole Green. Got it down the floor to Puckett, who had it batted around, but a nice job by Snyder Minter to corral it and get fouled.
Shade Schneider Minter, a senior, looking for her first point on the afternoon. Not going to get it there. As a team, they're 1 for 3. Sade has not made a free throw yet this year. She's averaged 3 points a game. As a team, we mentioned 1 for 3. This is their 4th attempt. Not able to get that one. Here comes Quinn. Let's see if she wants to go. Looks to her right. Good trapping defense. That's taken away. Minter. Brought right back by Quinn. This is a 2-on-1. To her right. Running one-hander, no good by Kay, who grabs a rebound again. Corner. Get it off. Let's get one. She does. Kaboom! Kuhn with her second three-pointer of the game. And here, just like that, the Running Creek team coming right back down. 33-18, they lead it.
Nice job by Lexi Kuhn. Again, just does not shy away from taking that shot no matter how many misses. She's so confident in herself, has great self-confidence for a sophomore to just keep letting the ball fly from the corner.
Puckett looking to go inside. Travel is the call as Puckett lose it. Good defense by Quinn. So we mentioned Quinn's playing with a sore ankle. She was limited in practice yesterday.
Yeah, and that's the call for the referees. They've been making a lot of traveling calls against Timber Creek. But unfortunately, Sterling just really has not been able to capitalize on all those traveling violations that they've had.
It's tough, guys. Let's face it. On paper and just looking at it, we knew they were a pretty good team. But Timber Creek, to me, very, very quick. And that's just hard to keep up with when you're not quite at the speed that they're at.
And we sound like a broken record when we talk about them going out in transition, but they've done a nice job of being a very sound, fundamental defensive team, running the trap. And I think that when it's all said and done, we're really going to look back at how poorly Sterling has done against the trap. They've really struggled. Timber Creek doing a nice job of creating takeaways and then having easy opportunities right at the rim with no one around because of that strength that they have defensively.
They've done a real nice job today. I've been very impressed with Timber Creek. It's the first time the Lady Knights have ever played Timber Creek. It's the first time we got a chance to look at them. And again, very impressive. You can see why they've won 3 division titles in a row, trying to go for number 4, playing again out of the Tri-County Liberty Conference.
And it's got to be a credit to Coach Molly Ann Light, who's done a great job of really, when we look at it, again, you said 3 division titles. It has to be a system that they work defensively. Obviously having some athletes in that system, but a nice job by Coach Light to really get the girls being aggressive on defense and running that trap to success here today.
So 5:22 to go in this one. Sterling in bounds right in front of us. They trail at 33-18. The winner moves on in this invitational tournament. Here's Montgomery Dram. Quinn. Quinn can make the threes, but they've been on her at that three-point line. Good job by Green, who's been on her today. Okay. It's fun watching Coach McDonald, almost like she's on the floor on the far side of your picture. She wants them to move. They're having trouble figuring out what they want to do. Dram penetrates, has her pocket picked. Here comes Green. Green picks it up. Quinn fights against her, and a turnover. Coach Molly Ann Light can't believe it, but good defense by Quinn there.
And give credit to this Sterling Lady Knights team, even down big on the scoreboard. They're still working their tails off to try and get back into this game.
Quinn double team, tied up by Puckett. Jump ball is the call. And they look for the possession arrow, and it will go the other way. 4:43 to go in this one. Timber Creek leads at 33-18. Sterling going to try their best on a full court press now. And it's not going to be easy to do against a very quick Timber Creek team. The Chargers playing like it today. Good kick out there, wide open. McLean, if she wants it. Shot no good. Pocket pick by Paris Logan. Look out here, she's double teamed. Still with us, everybody. We'll pick it up with 4 minutes to go in this one. 33-18. I couldn't even get my hand out there to block that one, guys.
And we've had that happen a couple times when we were setting up during the Martin Luther King Day Showcase. We had a couple players from some of the teams. I believe it was Overbrook versus Wildwood Catholic come diving in to the table. So that's happened to our equipment a couple times this year.
Brian McClernand on it like a cat. Verifies that we're back on the air. Quinn goes inside. Let's see if Kuhn can do something here. No good. Grabs her own rebound. She'll keep it, though. Yeah, we're kind of, we're only 4 feet off the surface here. All right. We're in play. And it's first time. Usually I'm sitting in the truck, so I didn't get to experience that. I was like, wow.
Talk about right into your living room, huh?
Man, that was. Here's a 3. No good. Logan on the rebound. Put it up. No good. And look out as the body flies. That is going to be the 4th foul against Samaya Puckett. So Puckett with 4. To the line will be Logan. As a team, Sterling at 3 for 6 from the free throw line. You could hear a pin drop in here. No good on that. She's 3 for 7. Again, Sterling down 33-18, 3:22 to go. Second of 2 free throws. Logan not able to convert.
And she's one of those players that is very physical down in the low post. And obviously when you're that physical, you're going to get fouled from time to time. She can get the free throw shot down into her senior season. Look out next year for Paris Logan.
Nice pass there. And what do we get? Travel, but what a pass from Green to Gray.
We've seen that movie a couple different times. Slick find from Nicole Green to Gray down in the low block.
Sterling able to get it across. Quinn now goes to Kay. She's going right at it. Offensive foul is the call against Ireland Kay. It's her first foul. I think that's a good job, though, to go right at Gray, who's playing with 3 fouls. Sterling, full court pressure on. They have to do it down 33-18. Gray gives it right back to Green. Green has a choice here and takes the easy 2. Green, leading scorer in the game with 14.
Yeah, and Green did a nice job, along with the entire Chargers offense there, to break that press and go down before Sterling could get set.
Dram for the reverse, just misses. Logan puts it in. That's her first 2 of the game. 2:25 to go in the game. Sterling down 15. All right, timeout taken for Timber Creek and Molly Ann Light with 2:19 to play in this one. Sterling within 15 and has to score very quickly now. That's where you have to rely on your defense, get themselves back in the game. And it's weird, again, for a 35-20 game, I still feel like overall, Sterling's played a pretty decent game today.
Yeah, they've done a nice job, just really struggled converting on the offensive end. They've gotten good looks. They've done a nice job. They just really can't get the lid off the basket. And a couple turnovers, as you mentioned early in this game, we might be looking at a different ball game if they were a little bit cleaner moving the ball.
And this is where you kind of go back to that documentary you guys made. If you haven't seen it, please check it YouTube. It's a couple-minute documentary. What could have been, Brian, with the amount of seniors that Sterling had who are very good players. Again, I'm crediting the Sterling players on the floor. I think they're playing very well. But imagine what could have been had we had those other players out there.
Yeah, definitely could be an interesting season to see with people like Mackenzie McDonald and Bridget Dixon out there on the floor. But we might not even have that 8-game winning streak that the Lady Knights have had. It's definitely been a tale of 2 seasons for the Lady Knights.
All right, so Amber Wilsey has checked in for Quinn. Wilsey has the ability to put up a 3-pointer. So we'll see what happens here. 2:19 to go. Also, they might do an offense for defense. Nice backdoor pass. Well done. Converted. Green now is 16.
And you can tell the chemistry between Nicole Green and Gray is super high as we just see them go back and forth with one another.
Montgomery knew it right there. Turnover.
Yeah, double dribble and turnovers like that, being down big in this one, are going to be very difficult to try and get back in this game for the Lady Knights.
Don't forget, coming up after the game, Jake will be on the court. We are just off the court, but he'll be on the court for our players of the game for both teams. Maddie Sims will check in.
Mr. K, for a second, I thought you meant on the court like he's playing basketball.
Oh, I'm going. Yeah, he's going to go. He's going to take over. He's the secret weapon they've been waiting for. All right, Maddie Sims now comes in the game. Getting some of our younger players a chance who have not seen a lot of varsity action. So here, Mr. Strauss, 2 minutes to go in this one, nearly stolen by Kay. Great ball handling, by Green. Not only is she the leading scorer, but what a good passer and good ball handler.
Yeah, leading assist leader, as Brian mentioned in the pregame, she averages 3.1 assists on the year, averaging around 16 points per game. As Brian mentioned, a Swiss Army knife for this Timber Creek Chargers basketball team.
I would assume she'll be one of the Lady Chargers we'll be talking to. Shadi Snyder Mitcher to the free throw line, looking for her first points of the day. Not able to get. I will give her a award for the most colorful sneakers on the floor. Her and coming in was Tori McLean. She may have every color captured in her sneakers today. Give her one more. Not able to get that one. 37-20. Sterling trails it. They have the ball. 1:35 to play in this game. Need some shots quickly. Sims, why not? Short. I told Maddie, I talked to her before the game. Maddie's entire career, I've known her with the sports goggles on. It is so strange seeing Maddie without her sports goggles.
Yeah, I believe freshman year she still might have had the rec specs. I don't think this season out on the soccer field she did, so I guess you're right, yeah.
Just strange. Double team there. Maddie's going to pick up her second foul. Of course, the sister of Morgan Sims, the senior, one of the seniors we talked about. Lost the season, unfortunately, with her knee injury. Final 121, post-game show to follow here in Channel 19. Timber Creek by 17. Again, there's that gray and green combination trying to go at it. That Green one-handed pass is very strong, very confident. What a player. Shot short there. We're going to get a foul, I believe, against Logan. Logan will pick up her first, and that's the team's fifth.
Sterling foul number 10, Ireland.
Oh, it's against Ireland Kay. Okay, apologize. So Kay will get her second.
Desiree Snyder entering the line for Timber Creek, shooting 2.
Now the Lady Knights are at the 5 foul mark, so the new rule in the state of New Jersey is once you hit the 5 fouls, it's no more 1-and-1, just a guaranteed bonus with the 2 free throws.
As a team, Timber Creek now 1 for 7 from the free throw line. 1 for 8. Final minute of play here from the old gym. Logan wants it in low post. They try and get it to her, and she gets it. Go for it, Paris. That's it. Going to get a foul in the play against Juliana Stuckey. The junior is going to pick up her first. She worked hard today. Go for it. Nice try. Logan with 2 points. She's a junior.
And she does such a good job of trying to work around defenders with crafty footwork down in the low post. Just today, unable to find the basket.
Kind of, I'd call him as one of the unsung heroes of this team. Gets a lot of the hard work, makes that basket. A lot of the hard work in the low post. So I'm glad to see her getting some points on the board. And you could see she wanted that last basket. She showed that position. Give me the ball. Sterling now 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Now 5 for 9. Logan now with 4. Final 50 seconds in this one. Yeah, the full court pressure is not a factor at all against Green. And now she steals it right on the announcer's jinx. Montgomery Dram, her first 2 of the game. Sterling down 13, 30 seconds to play. Whoops. Final 20 seconds.
And it almost looks like this pressure is coming too little, too late.
2-pointer short. Dram. Dram ran out of real estate. It goes off her leg with 6 seconds to play. Again, I hope you stay around for the post-game interviews. Jake does a great job. He's going to talk to a couple players from each team in a moment as we get the final few seconds of this one. And that is going to do it as your final score. Moving on will be Timber Creek. They win it 37-24 again. For our live audience, stay with us. We will go down onto the court with Jake for a post-game show in a moment.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Timber Creek able to get it done. I want to send it over to Jake Clark for the postgame show.
Thank you, Brian. Joined here by a couple Chargers after their victory against the Lady Knights. First, going to start off with Nicole Green. Nicole, you did a great job of really being a Swiss Army knife, doing whatever the team needed you to do. What has that role been like for you this season?
It's been very hard, honestly, because, we lost a couple people from last year and the year before that. And it's like our first year. Team is very young, and we're all just trying to, work together and, play as a team and play hard.
And you guys definitely played as a team today, did a great job of running that trap, forced Sterling into a lot of turnovers. Give us a little more insight on what it's like out there running the trap.
Running the trap, it's honestly just easy because we're all working and moving as a team, as a unit. We're really just trying to force them to get a turnover and get a steal and get some buckets off of that, and that's really it.
Thank you, Nicole. Great game today.
Thank you.
Now joined here by Asha Gray. Asha, you really started to heat up in that third quarter. What was going right for you coming out of the locker room?
To attack the basket, rebound, get my teammates open looks. That was really it.
And you do a great job down in the low post. Give us a little more insight. What's your favorite or go-to post move down on the low block?
Either the spin or like an up and under.
Well,
Or like a fadeaway.
Fadeaway.
Yep,
Yeah, you hit
fadeaway.
that a couple times. We noticed that over here at the booth. Thanks for coming on with us, Asha. Great game today.
Thank you.
Looks like we're going to hand it over to Mr. K, who's going to interview head coach for Timber Creek, Molly Ann Light.
I got to bring her back in here now. The reason I'm going to do this is I saw you as a player. What have you learned as a coach from your playing days to coaching now?
How hard it is to coaching, how hard it is to coach, and just how difficult it is to manage many different personalities and all of the hard work that goes behind it. As a player, you just kind of show up and learn, but as a coach, it's a lot of preparation, and I just never realized seeing that side of it. As a player, you just don't.
We talked before the game, for our Sterling people out there, your last game as a junior year. Talk a little bit about Sterling playing them in your career in the finals.
Yeah, it was always a rival. We weren't in the same conference, but we were, we knew people and we grew up playing with them in travel, so it was always a rival. It was always tough. We played very similar styles, so it was always a game that we looked forward to.
Your team this year, very impressive. Talk a little about your point guard and your two people we had in the postgame show.
Yeah, Nikki Green's our point guard. She's a junior, third-year junior in the program. She works really hard. Every year she's almost double the points that she's scoring. But she's a leader. She's learning how to kind of fall into that role as being a leader and controlling the floor. She can pretty much score at will, but I'm trying to teach her how to play the game the right way. And she's learning it. She's finally coming around to knowing that she can still score, but play like a fundamental game of basketball.
You're leading the division now. Realistically, you're still in control of that. How's it shape out the rest of the way?
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple more teams to play in conference. Highland's always a tough game, so we'll see them at our place again. But it's always us and Highland kind of battling for it. We've won out the past couple years, but they're always tough, so it's always a challenging game.
For our fans here, you're in a different group than us. How's the playoffs look as we sit here in this last week of January?
Group 3 is tough. There's always teams coming in and out. Shawnee comes in and out every year. Clearview comes in and out. Mainland's always been tough. Cherry Hill West has now come in this year. So I feel like Group 3 is always getting teams, losing teams, and it's always like those big power schools. So it's tough, but we have a hard schedule. We play like a tough out-of-conference schedule, so I think we'll be okay.
Very impressive win. Congratulations, Restway. Great seeing you again.
Thank you, you too.
All right. I'm going to bring Jake back in. We're going to tag you back in for Sterling. So here, I'll give you one of these. Where's our Sterling people?
So now it looks like we're ready for Ireland K. Ireland, you did a great job of really attacking the glass. What was going right for you and seeing the ball to try and get those rebounds?
The middle was like really wide open the whole game, and I just kind of took the opportunity to go and just try and get some points for the team. We kind of had a rough shooting game today, but we all kept shooting and, working our hardest.
And you do a great job of really attacking the basket and working off the ball. What is it like for you to really try and move off the ball when Erin has it and really being ball dominant?
I think for Erin too today, we all needed to move for her because she's like, her ankle's really coming off an injury right now, and we all just need to be there for her. And if you open up space and we get space, someone's going to be open in the long run.
And then a tough loss today at Timber Creek ends the win streak of 8. But what was your favorite part of those 8 games in that win streak?
I think it was just good to us all be like upbeat and optimistic about it. Like coming off a rough beginning of the season, it was really nice to have that 8-win streak, and we're still happy, and a loss is a loss, but we'll be right back next Tuesday.
Thank you, Ireland. Great game today. We're now ready for Coach McDonald. Coach, tough one today against Timber Creek. Obviously, you guys really struggled with the trap. What were some of the things you were trying to coach the team to try and beat that press?
I think that wasn't the biggest issue. We just we didn't shoot well today. And if we shot well and put a little bit more pressure on them, it would have been a different game.
And then a tough one to drop the 8-game win streak. But for you, what was your favorite part of that streak to get you guys to 10-7?
That West Effort game away was so much fun. I wish you guys got to call that game, but that we really put a good game together. I think the girls are still proud of themselves. We'll get right back to it Tuesday. Just keep on moving on.
And then obviously Erin Quinn was a little bit rattled up for this game. Any status after she played in today's contest?
I mean, she's going to wear a boot, try to just heal up and rest and get ready for Tuesday. She's a warrior. I'd have to force her to stay out of the game, but she's the best.
Thanks, Coach McDonald. Great game
guys.
today. Going to send it back over to Brian in the booth. No. We're coming out here.
Mr. K's taking the mic now. You guys get to talk. Mr. K gets to interview you guys now. So for people out there, a lot of times you can't associate the pictures with the voice, and we're going to have Ben coming out here too. These guys have done a tremendous job as we near the end of our season. All right, are you in the picture if I ask you a question? Yeah. Lean in. All right, first of all, Ben, what are your plans for the future?
I plan to right now attend some sort of community college to pursue my degree and then maybe transfer over to Rowan. Other than that, I might have an internship lined up with NFL Films. We'll see. Who knows? But, yeah, that's my plans for the future right now.
Ben's like one of our head technical guys here. He runs a lot of stuff behind the scenes, so that's why he jumped out with us now. Jake, what are your future plans?
Currently looking at Seton Hall right now, but I'm still kind of undecided. I have a tour there in March, and if the tour goes well, I'll probably be up in West Orange for the next 4.
Brian, what's your future plans?
I want to head to Rider University, go Bronx, baby, to pursue my degree in film and television.
So we could have the next Spielberg here with the next announcers and next technical dudes. Just do me a favor, guys. Don't forget the little people when you guys go on, Send us a crumb or something.
We won't. I'll never forget this.
Good. Well, I'm glad these guys, this was from Mr. K. I wanted to work with these guys today, so I can't thank you guys enough. You guys have been awesome. The whole tech crew has been great, but these guys have been with me about the longest. So hope you enjoyed tonight's game. For the guys who are with me now who are going to have a bright future, I'm Mr. K. We will talk to you our next game Tuesday with the basketball versus Haddon Heights. Have a great day, everybody.
Go Knights.
Go Knights.